This is CBT News online from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Up. Today we featured the Subaru BRZ, Nissan's Juke around Silverstone, and a race-damaged car that sold for 7 figures. No, it's not the one that those Ferraris in Japan were involved in. But we start with Formula One. Ahead of the 2012 season, Mercedes-Benz Works team has been rebranded and will now compete under the name Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. The move is to introduce Mercedes' performance division AMG into the mix. The Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team will compete next season with the F1W03 machine, which is currently under development at the team's Brackley headquarters. The car will make its official track debut at the second winter test of 2012 in February in Barcelona. Next up is Ford, who are coming out with a SUV version of its successful B-segment Fiesta, and it will be called Eco-Sport. Rumored to be bound for the India Auto Expo in January 2012, pictures of the new model has been leaked online. An Indian report goes on to say that the engine in question is the 1.0-litre EcoBoost. This 3-cylinder turbocharged TIVCT mill produces the power of a normal 1.6 petrol in higher of its two outputs, but with much lower consumption and more torque, and is part of Ford's downsized DI Plus turbo engine range. India and China are two big markets that will be producing the EcoSport. If they decide to make it in Thailand, we might stand a chance of getting one too. This is CBT News online from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Up. The 1953 Austin Healey at the center of the 1955 Le Mans crash that killed 85 has just been sold for $1.3 million. The crash was caused by Jaguar driver Mike Hawthorne, who drove unexpectedly into the pit lane, which made Lance Macklin swerve his Austin Healey into the trajectory of Pierre Levay's Mercedes 300 SLR. Levay's magnesium-bodied Mercedes slammed into Macklin's Healey at 150 miles per hour and launched over the Healey's sloping rear deck. The Mercedes cartwheeled into an embankment, pitching fire and shrapnel in all directions. The car's hood was ripped free that slashed through the gathered crowd. Levay was killed instantly and 84 spectators died, some decapitated by the hood, others maimed by parts that slammed down like artillery shells, still others incinerated by white-hot magnesium. The tragedy led Mercedes to pull out of the factory-backed auto racing for 3 decades and convince Swiss officials to ban auto racing within its borders. Whoever the new owner is, we hope that he will exhibit for the world to see as part of racing history rather than a dark episode. From the old to the new. Journalists from Subaru's BRZ or BRZ launch are reporting that the starting price of the car in the US will be 72,000 ringgit and upwards to 87,000 for the limited model. The base level will include navigation, 8-speaker audio, soft-touch dash, limited slip diff, leather-wrapped steering wheel, shift knob, an e-brake lever, 6-speed manual, aluminium pedal covers, and cruise control among standard features. Whew. The BRZ Limited model adds leather seats with Alcantara trim, fog lamps, rear deck spoilers, 17-inch rims and vented discs. And last but not least, to Silverstone we shall go, riding with a Nissan. The Nissan Juke R lives, and we have footage of it running around the Silverstone track in Merry, England. This video proves to all that the GTR sophistication really does fit in the Juke's stubby shell, and it is fully capable of accelerating and braking and turning with some intention around the course. We'll have to wait for footage of a professional driver on a clearer day to see what it can really do. But for now, this footage of a journalist running it around the track will just have to do. Till tomorrow's episode from the team at Cars, Bikes and Trucks, drive safe and happy motoring.